What's going on, Shady People? Shadypenguinn welcoming you back to another live Pokemon Wi-Fi battle today against a shady person, Shadowlink, whose Twitter link is in the description. Or if you want a chance to be featured in one of these battles, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is down there as well, and that's where I ask for these today. If you guys are hype for our third Wi-Fi battle with our UU team, make sure you show some shady love, so that thumbs up down below. If we can crush 3,000 likes, I will make sure I have another pack and build video for you guys, followed by another 3 Wi-Fi battles on the channel next week. Well, really quick, we'll go over the team that we've been using. In case you're new here, we don't want to ostracize you, if that's the word. I don't want to make you an ostrich. I want you to feel welcome. So we're using Dreidel, Entei, Sticky Toes, Static, Clutch Stuff, and King Penguin. And boy, did we learn that Clutch Stuff is clutch in the last battle. Don't forget in the comment section below to vote for your most valuable Pokemon. Who do you think is going to be the MVP in today's match? So far, Static, and I really think Clutch Stuff have taken their rightful places on the throne as MVPs for this series. But who will be the third? Will it be one of them again? I don't know. Cast your vote in the comment section. We're going to go ahead and jump over to this battle. I don't want to keep Shadow waiting any longer. I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team. That way, I don't forget nothing. Wow, we see I just saw a Crobat and an App. Oh no, this guy's coming for blood. This is it. This is where our winning streak ends. We've had 5 battles in a row on the channel wins, and it's okay if we have a loss. Chandelure, Heliolisk, Conkeldurr, which should not be in this tier, Absol, Crobat, and gosh darn Florges. So, common weaknesses we see on this team. We see 2 Pokemon weak to fighting with 1 immunity and 2 resistance. We see, oh man, 2 Pokemon weak to Fairy with 2 resistances. We see 2 Pokemon weak to Ground with only 1 immunity, so that could be something. See, Florges has the special wall. I guess Chandelure or Crobat. I think physically defensive Crobat with Black Sludge. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and lead. I think Sticky Toes' lead has been really solid. I could potentially lead with the Dreidel to bait out the Mega Absol. Honestly, Mega Absol is terrifying against my team. It is. No Hazard Setter on my opponent's team, which is really nice for Clutch Stuff because I think Clutch Stuff is going to end up doing a lot of work in this game. Besides the specially defensive Florges, if it is, and then the Heliolisk, I can do a lot of work. Hurricane the Conkeldurr, Hurricane the Crobat, Hurricane the Absol, Hurricane everything. I'm never using Giga Drain once. I'm not using Giga Drain once, that's for sure. Goodra's gonna lead as the Conkeldurr leads as well. Definitely not the best thing for us because I can see a knockoff coming. But I'm gonna go for a max special attack Draco Meteor. I know that he's got a Florges, but I don't see it switching in. And even if it does, we have Sludge Bomb, and I'm fine. I can take Moonblast for days. So I'm not gonna get scared. You're not gonna scare me, Shadowlink. It's just not gonna happen. There's no way I'm turning into a small Purloin with my tail tucked between my legs. No one's gonna Photoshop my head on a Purloin with the tail tucked. I'm not gonna see that on Twitter. There's just no way. I'm gonna see it on Twitter now. There's some way. Ho-Oh, can you give me a hand? That's what Ho-Oh sounds like now, apparently. Shadowlink's gonna take the sweetest of time to decide his move. I always decide my moves too fast, so I have much respect for people that don't. We're gonna miss our first Draco Meteor. And Conkeldurr's gonna get a huge Ice Punch off. All right. I guess that's fair, you know? Seems pretty fair to. That seem fair to you guys? Feels like it's fair. Go for another Draco Meteor at this point. Gonna withdraw. Just gonna withdraw. Go out into the Florget. It's humorous. I like it a lot. Florget. Well, I don't know if I outspeed this thing. So I'm gonna switch out into King Penguin. Don't wanna get Moonblasted, don't wanna get Toxic, don't want anything to happen to me. So let's go out into this thing. Really upset that we missed that. Trying not to show it, but I'm pretty salty. We're gonna see a Wish here. Wants to get the free switch in. The basically free switch in is what he's going for. Unfortunately, the only thing I can truly go for is the Ice Beam because he's got a stinking dry skin Heliolisk on the opposite side of the field, which is a perfect switch in. So we're gonna go ahead. I wish King Penguin had rocks right now. I really do. I really, really do, but he doesn't. So it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad time. You know, that Draco Meteor miss just put me in the sourest of mood. I feel like a Sour Patch Kid, and I'm waiting to feel that sweet part. I really am waiting to feel sweet. We're gonna go ahead and see the Heliolisk come in. Conkeldur's actually gonna come in. I was pretty darn, we're gonna freeze you now. I hope you know that, you're frozen. You're frozen. I thought that was the freeze animation for a second. I got so excited. With Conkeldurr coming in, our team just gets rocked by this thing. Why the heck is this thing in? You know what? I think Sticky Toes is just going to go down. I think Sticky Toes is just going to go down. We're going to have to go for an early Vivian sweep. That's the only thing I see happening. All right, Sticky Toes, you're done! I almost want to release you for missing that Draco Meteor. I really do. Super close to releasing you, but I won't. Instead, I will let you take this Ice Punch. I was gonna go out into Claydol, but Claydol doesn't want to take an Ice Punch or a knockoff, especially a knockoff. And we're gonna go out into Clutch Stuff here, and this is where we're just gonna try to go for the 5-0 at this point, ladies and gents. I don't have the patience or the time. I'm going for the Sleep Powder. Have to go for the Sleep Powder. His Absol's not Mega Evolved, so this is the only time for me to go to Sleep Powder. Then I will have to figure stuff out after that. I will have to figure it out. Now, if he goes for a Mach Punch to break my Sash, that'll be pretty shady. That will be pretty shady, and I won't really mind it, because I can go for a Quiver Dance. Potential Giga Drains will be happening. Potential Giga Drains will be happening. Gonna withdraw the Conkeldurr, so who's going Betty by? Is it Crobat? I really hope it's Crobat. Crobat! The Crobat is coming out. Sleep Powder, there we go. Take a nap, man. Take a minimum 1-turn nap. Which means I will go for the Quiver Dance here, and we're gonna try to wrap this up. Didn't want a super fast battle, considering the last battle was only 11-12 minutes, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. We're gonna see that he's gonna actually switch out and go out into Halo, which is gonna be the Heliolisk. Ooh, Heliolisk. Now, unfortunately, the only thing I can really hit this thing with is a Giga Drain. That does stink, because it's not Stab, and we're running Giga Drain over Energy Ball, which is also bad, and we can't put anything else to sleep. Hurricane's not gonna do a lot. Thunderbolt is gonna do a lot. Potentially makes me want to just switch out into Static, just knowing that he's gonna go for an electric type attack. Actually, I want to switch out into Dreidel. I'm not going to be greedy and waste my Sash. He has no hazard set up, so I'm not going to waste my Sash. I'm going to go into Dreidel. He goes for the Volt Switch. Not going to do anything. I'm going to be able to get my rocks up, which is huge. Draidel's living with this Life Orb. This Life Orb Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Wow. That stinks. That really, really stinks that we're gonna see that right there. We do have Rocks up, which is great. Entei's not looking too hot in this matchup at all. Man, I thought the last team was scary. This team is insanely just so much scarier. So much scarier. Seeing that the Heliolisk is not choiced is really, really nice. Unfortunately, still outspeeds our Manectric, outspeeds everything on our team, and really rocks our team. It rocks our team pretty hard. Going out into King Penguin would be kind of pointless. It would be very, very pointless. We can't really take a Thunderbolt with our Empoleon. I mean, we might be able to, but I doubt it. I'm gonna go ahead and let Dreidel go down here. I'm gonna go for the EQ. Kind of hoping for the over prediction, but he's not gonna go for the over prediction. Just goes for the Surf, and Dreidel is going to drop. Man, our wins are done now. They're over. We can't put Heliolisk to sleep. Kind of wish I would have just Quiver Danced instead. I guess Static is our best bet. Looking at his team compared to my team, Static is our best bet. And I want to say an Overheat is also our best bet. We're going to go for the Overheat here. Possible switching would be the Chandelure, if he thinks I'm Scarfed. By the way, I brought this in. He might think that I'm Scarf, by the way, I brought this in. He's gonna just go for the Hyper Voice. Man. Life Orb, Heliolisk is nuts. Like, actually nuts. I don't know what we're gonna do against this thing. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. I could potentially go for the E-Speed here to take him out. Or I could overpredict. And go for the Stone Edge. Considering I think I already lost. Did I already lose is the question. But E-Speed, I have to Stone Edge. I think he knows that I have to Stone Edge though. Wouldn't he know that I have to Stone Edge? We're just getting tossed in this last game. We're just getting tossed. I mean, it's about time. It is about time. Wow, Heliolisk really just destroys this team. But E-Speed, Chandelure comes out. I lose, I go into King Penguin. It's not gonna be good. Have Stone Edge. Yes! All right. So something kind of maybe going our way. Probat is going to come out. It's a sleep. Gonna take 25% from rocks and then a Stone Edge, which we do connect. So it's gonna take this Probat out no matter what. Of course, my opponent gets initiative. He's up 2 Mons. Is really nothing to be super happy about, but we did scare out the Heliolisk. Can't go out into the Chandelure. Can go out into the Absol, I guess. Can go out into the Conkeldurr, unless he doesn't think I'm choiced. If that, maybe he'll fear that I'm not choiced, which really, I wish I wasn't choiced. I wish I was Expert Belt or something. Or with this moveset, I wish I was, I don't know, Assault Vest. I don't know if Sleep Talk and Assault Vest go together. I think they don't. I don't think they do. I think Sleep Talk checks like Metronome checks where you can't use Assault Vest. That's a shame. Oh well. That is a shame. He's nothing to put me to sleep anyway, so I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that. Conkeldurr is going to come out. Definitely the best switch in my opinion. I have to go for the hard read. And I have to go into the clutch stuff. I have to go into the clutch stuff. I have no option. I know that he knows that. Probably going to throw another Ice Punch our way. I get it. I get it, Shadow Link. I get it. There's the Drain Punch. All right, so we live in. We live in though. Oh, this is a free sleep powder right here. This is a free sleep powder. This is where it all comes back, boys. This is where it all comes back, boys. Go for that free sleep powder. That Mach Punch did way too much, by the way. I want to take note of that. That Mach Punch did way too much. We're going to see the Florgettit come out. Probably the best Pokemon to send in and to be put to sleep for my opponent. Sleep powder is going to connect. Throw those little petals all over the place. I almost said over the pace. All over the place. Now we could Quiver Dance or we could not. I think we have to Quiver Dance because I'm so slow. Absol is, in fact, slower before it Mega Evolves. So Hurricane might be the play to make. Now, Heliolisk, once again, still a problem. We could predict the Heliolisk and go out into Entei. Like, we have to make wild predictions right now in order to do anything with this game. Or we just go for Hurricane and hope for confusion. +1 Hurricane only does 48%, and I know Heliolisk will be above that. Let's go into Entei. Let's go out into Entei right now. I know we don't have our Focus Sash anymore, so this is terrible to do. Really, we should have just Quiver Danced and then hope for Hurricane Confusion hacks. But I think this is what we had to do in order to have any chance of winning. Gonna withdraw Florgettit and go out into the Heliolisk. I'm guessing it has to be a Heliolisk. Shandy's actually going to come out, which is not the best or the worst thing for us. It kind of forces us to go for the Stone Edge here. Unfortunately, Conkeldurr's gonna be able to eat this up like nobody's business. If I go for Stone Edge, he just eats it up. Man, I could have just QD'd and then hurricaned and called it a day. I mean, he's gonna Shadow Ball. But if I Sacred Fire, I'm gonna Sacred Fire. I have to make plays. He's gonna go into Conkeldurr. No! And he's choiced. Choice Scarf. So I think Chandelure would have outsped me, which is why he did that. Vivian, no, Vivian's faster. If I Quiver Dance and Hurricane, I could have won. Can I win without Entei? I think I can win without Entei. All right, Entei, you're gone. You're gone, Entei, you're gone. I was in like the zesty mood where I had to make plays. I really had to make plays. So here comes Empoleon. Right now, boys. This is where Empoleon comes in and just changes the game. I have to just go, oh my gosh. I have to go for agility. He's gonna Shadow Ball. I was gonna say the stupid Pokemon that's in the back. Oh, come on. Is that like almost exactly 50%? Doesn't matter. I have to Hydro Pump. He sees me over predicting left and right, so he's not gonna switch out into that into the Heliolisk. We're gonna go for the Hydro Pump. It's gonna take the Shandy out. But we're so behind the 8 ball on this one, guys. We are so behind the 8 ball. I mean, Conkeldurr comes in, does what he has to do. Really has no fear. The Conkeldurr is just so good. Conkeldurr is disgusting in this tier. I can't believe that it's in UU. Between Conkeldurr and Heliolisk, this team is not able to handle it. But that's what happens. You build a team from trading card. In case you don't know, we built our team from opening 3 packs of cards, and we worked with what we could work with. We see Heliolisk come in. I'm pretty sure it can live everything that I do. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, it can live everything I do. Because it resists Flash Cannon. But it doesn't matter. I have to go for the Ice Beam, hope for the freeze. It's our only hope. King Penguin, freeze him with fear or crit him to death. Freeze? No freeze. Volt Switch. Bye-bye, King Penguin. I thought we were living for a second. That HP went down so slow. Well, we didn't get the berry off. Halo is gonna faint on the next re-entry, which is nice. But not nice enough because my opponent can go out into Shadow the Absol. Take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage. And the only way we're really sealing this deal is with a Hurricane Confusion. Hurricane Confusion will bring us back in this game, but I am not going to have my hopes up. We're going to see a Mega Absol here, ladies and gents, to finish this series off. We did get tossed really hard. Turn 1, was this the turn 1 over prediction? No, this was not. That was the last game. We still managed to win. Here's that Hurricane. It does connect. Watch this Confusion. Watch this max damage crit Confusion. We don't even need any of that. We don't need any of that. Absol's gone. All right, hold on. This game ain't over. This game ain't over. The question is, oh, Halo's gonna come out. Halo, go down Stealth Rocks. Atta girl. Atta girl. All right, this is a game. I'm pretty sure Conkeldurr can just deal with us. Like I said, it's all about Hurricane Confusion. It's all about Hurricane Confusion right now, boys. We need that confusion because Assault Vest, if he's running Assault Vest, he's living this hardcore. If he's not, then we win. We can't put him to sleep, just so you guys know, because Florges is already asleep. That's not Assault Vest! It's a crit! It might have been Assault! Oh, I want to dance with you. I want to dance with you. I really want to dance. I really want to dance. Arceus has decided that we will not lose with this team. Are you kidding me? You have to watch this one to the end. This is what Shadypenguinn Wi-Fi battling is about. This is what it's about right here, right now. Oh my gosh. That is nuts. That is actually nuts. We're at +1 right now. +1, +1. I have to go to +2. We have to play this the smart way. Go to +2. Wow. I'm gonna find out if that conkeldurr was assault vest or not. Because if it wasn't, I mean, hold a second. I think that even if it was, if it was assault vest, my max damage, and that's if he's not even max special defense, does 66. It would have done 99, so it would have been, so yeah, so crit would have done it. Crit would have done it. Wow, okay. All right, so still asleep. We could technically QD again, but I think that Hurricane is the correct play. Let's go for Hurricane because he's not gonna, Forget It cannot kill me with anything unless it's a crit, and even if I get severed out of the Quiver Dance, it's just gonna take me out. We're gonna get the confusion! Arceus. Arceus is literally spitting all over this battle. Arceus is foaming all over this battle. Moonblast, okay. No crit, should do the trick. Okay, so we're doing good, we're living. Let me see something. I really don't want to lose this after Arceus spit all over the battlefield. 75, 70. So Sleep Powder is more accurate. So no matter what, Sleep Powder is the safer. Sleep Powder is the safer play. Let's go for the Sleep Powder. Yes! All right. That should pretty much just about seal the deal. Could wake up, of course. Could wake up next turn and crit me, which would be bad. I think the smartest play here. Well, you know what? I think Giga Drain Hurricane is the best. I think Giga Drain, because it'll give us some HP so that we can live without a crit. Yes, Giga Drain Hurricane. Because if I have to play as if he can't crit me, which I think Giga Drain Hurricane does really well. Hurricane wouldn't take him out at that point. Giga Drain takes me out of range. He's gonna wake up, still gonna be confused. Yes! All right, that's pretty much, that's it. That's it. I know that Sleep Powdering again is like so quote unquote unnecessary, but it's the smart play. We don't make smart plays here on Shadypenguinn. We go for Hurricanes because we got clutch stuff on the field. Clutch stuff, cleaning up this match, picking up its broom. Maybe King Penguin didn't get to do it, but gosh darn it, Vivian did not want us to lose this match, and neither did Arceus. Oh my goodness, what an incredible match, Shadowlink. Thank you so much for that battle. If you guys enjoyed watching that, don't forget to show some shady love to that thumbs up down below. Remember, if we crush 3,000 likes, I'll have 3 more Wi-Fi battles and a pack and build video for you guys this week / next week. I don't know wherever this is getting uploaded. I love you so much. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else,